Rumble YouTube family, what's good? What's happening? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what's happening today. Maybe you don't, but what's good? Ironwork 92,000 Saturday. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday today. If it's not beautiful where you're at, well, shit, you need to come on down to Virginia. It's real nice out here. Um, so of course, before we kick things off, first order of business, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how I get down. So, Nate X, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Pebbles, my sister, I got you. I got you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Santero, how you doing, family? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Territ 3006, welcome, 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 welcome. Sean Alki, how you doing, bro? Newbick, good to see you. Good to see you. Lumpy Gas, hello, hello. Good to see you, man. Heron Song, good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Roy, Brian Roy, in full effect. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Skeptic 936, man. It's been a while, but the last couple of episodes, you've been solid, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Black Light, as usual, now becoming one with the Foundry. What's the good, bro? It's good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Paul, LVA Paul, welcome, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Eldon Bean, Mr. Bean, I presume. Yes. Good to see you, Mr. Bean. Good to see you. Hands History, the HHV, THHV. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Okay. All right. J.R. Hartley, Rethink Inc. Hey, Rethink Inc. Rethink Inc. How you doing, man? Welcome again. Welcome. Thank you for joining us yesterday on the panel. Rethink Inc. is in the house. J.R. Hartley, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Usually we have ABC. I don't see ABC yet, but I'm sure she'll come in. But it's good to see you guys. Walking man. All right, all right. You guys are starting to make your ways in, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, man. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Some of you guys are on the West Coast, and you guys, it's AM for y'all enjoying your coffee. So hopefully you guys are having your coffee just the way you like it. David Banner, Dr. David Banner. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Heart with a big H at the end. How you doing, family? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Okay. Man, it's good to see you. Serious business. Serious business. It's good to see you, bro. Mr. Warrior coming out to play. I love it. I love it. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, man. Okay. Well, as the foundry starts to fill up, it is good to see you. It is good to see you. ABC is awake. ABC has risen. Good to see you, sis. All right. In full effect, ABC is here. Warrior is here. Dr. David Banner is here. All right. So, how do I sound? How do I look? If I sound good, great. If I look decent, we're solid. All right. Y'all know my camera's a little bit. I got that Timu camera. I got that Timu squared camera. So y'all know what it is, man. I got that budget camera, but we're almost there, y'all. We're getting there. All right. So hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Matter of fact, Eugene 12. Hey, look who's here. Eugene 12 is in the house, y'all. All right, all right. Good to see you. Matter of fact, guys, give me 1 second. I'm not gonna go get a pizza. I just have to go grab my coffee. I promise. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Mm. Ah, oh, you like that shirt, right? Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. I got this shirt for a steal too. $4, baby. $4. Anytime I see shirts like this, let me show y'all. Say Mob Deep. If y'all don't know, Mob Deep is a hip hop group out of I think they're out of Queens in New York. And yeah, I always like the Mob Deep. And I like the Mets. I'm a big Mets fan, so it kind of adopts the Mets logo, New York Mets, and all that. Terret 3006. I don't, but our sister ABC has been kind of putting that in my head to go ahead and start making shirts. You want to know something? I'm going to start to adopt that. I'm going to start to think about that. I'm going to look into that. And I'll look this week and then I'll come up with something. Dr. Bose, oh snap, look at who it is. It's Dr. Bose, y'all. Dr. Bose off of Facebook. If you don't know, check him out. He is on Facebook. Good to see you, Dr. Bose. Welcome. The good doctor is in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Okay. So I've greeted you guys. I'm going to greet you guys as I see you and as you come in. So please keep coming in. Make sure you like, make sure you sub, because we're going to talk about some hard things today. We're going to talk about some realities today that I don't think get addressed enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's talk about it. So yesterday, there's no better way to start than to start. So I'm just going to just let it loose. So yesterday, we discussed a couple of things. Of course, we spoke about the flat Earth. We spoke about different theories. We spoke about speculating on things like we always do. And then, um, one of our guests came on, and it got a little bit heated because there were certain things that were misconstrued. There were certain um, things that were seen as questionable as far as this person's testimony when this person had a show on the other day. Mm. Y'all know who I'm talking about for y'all that were on last night. And then a couple of topics on race came up, right? And I think it was warranted. I think it was the good timing and I think it was appropriate. Actually, there isn't a lot that I don't feel isn't appropriate on this channel, just as long as it's done with some level of respect. But this is where we get to air out a lot of dirty laundry, not to make drama, but to get on a level to where we could learn each other and where we can understand each other. I hope I'm clear in this sense. All right. I'm not about drama, I'm about clarity. Okay. So, y'all already know I feel we've got a pretty tight foundry. I've got a pretty small channel, which I'm very happy with. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I don't appreciate the growth. I appreciate it and I appreciate my viewers and my viewership, but and your viewership, excuse me. But at the same time, I don't feel that I need to. I think that the foundry, people in the foundry, people that watch me and appreciate me for me. Okay. I don't feel I pull punches. I feel that I'm very respectful in how I handle my business, especially with people I don't know, right? Especially with people that I feel show me a lot of respect. I have to return that respect. Also, so I could be a good host. Anyway, so with that, there were some aspects of racism or race that were a little bit questionable with our guests. We spoke on it. It was a heated discussion. And then I took notice in the chat. We have some people in here that I felt that I don't think really got the point. I'm not going to call them out. Instead, I don't think they got the point. Now, what do I mean by not getting the point? Well, I'll just make it plain for y'all. Okay. And I'm going to do it in a Vladimir kind of way. I'm going to give it to you in a little bit of a story to where it makes sense. So it's easier to digest. Me, I'm obviously a black man. I am. I'm melanated, right? Very black, right? Look black, sound black, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, look black, sound black, all that, right? And along with that, I know who I am as a person, and I recognize it, and I love who I am. Okay. And I hope you love who you are, because I love you guys. I think you guys are amazing. And I show my foundry a lot of respect. And I've even given the foundry a name. And I think you guys are necessary. You're needed, right? And so when these things come up, I know it makes for uncomfortable conversation. At the same time, it's a necessary conversation. Why do I say that? Well, you got to look at this. You got to look at where we are as flat earthers. I think actually I know as flat earthers it wasn't easy for a lot of people. Not because it's not clear what we see, but rather the experiences that we don't know that we're going to have moving forward. Okay. We've all been uh, bred to think that this world is one way, that this world is a ball, right? And it's doing all these things, and it's not. And because of that, it's changed a lot in us. It's changed how we felt. Our vibrations have changed. I know mine has, right? And so we come in here and we congregate and we discuss it. We discuss all of these things. It's not just a one-way street. We discuss everything the flat earth. If you're from now, you know my internet had to do something crazy, so it is what it is. But if you're from a community, maybe you see maybe you see this world a certain way, and that's fine, that's okay. If you're from another community, obviously you see it from that community's lenses. That Now that you're here in the foundry and you're part of the Ironwork 92,000 channel, right? And I appreciate your viewership. Know that the flat earth that you're going to get is coming from my lens. Okay? The flat earth that I've come to know. We know it's flat, right? But I'm going to give it to you from my perspective, from my experiences, all of my experiences. Every experience I could think of that I feel is relatable to the flat earth, I'm going to give to you, because I think it's a even exchange. You view and listen. I have something to deliver that I feel is valuable. And obviously you feel is of some value, or else you wouldn't return here every whatever my scheduling time is, right? And so with that, I am concerned, not hurt, concerned when I see a lot of folks in the foundry not understanding certain aspects of what it is I'm trying to say. What do I mean by that? Let me give you a real life example. When we find a concern with why chicken and watermelon is racially insensitive, and you know, and we sincerely feel that way, and people don't understand why we think that. When we say a stereotypical black man, why that's racially wrong and insensitive, why people don't understand that. I find that concerning. I find that very concerning. And why? Because, like everybody likes to say, it's 2025. We're still here. Yeah, it's 2025 and we're still here. Welcome to Earth. Welcome to America. Earth in America. Right. And I'm not saying that that shitty times are relegated to one group of people, but respect respect people's experience, respect what people have to offer to the foundry, to the flat earth community. I think any point of view that comes to the flat earth community that I feel somebody has to offer is to be respected and valued, because our numbers are so small. We don't It's not that I'm saying we have to take garbage, but I truly feel that somebody's lived experience is a necessary piece to this gigantic puzzle that we're still trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We don't know. We just don't know. So for a group of people, and what I mean by a group of people, I'm talking about flat earthers within the foundry. Not all of you, but some of you. for a group of people to say that a lived experience or an experience isn't valid is absolute bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's bullshit. And it's disrespectful and it's wrong. So, if you guys think that, oh, it's who's talking about race, it's the black guy. You goddamn right. It's the black guy. If you don't want to talk about race, that's fine. You can go and you have Flat Earth Dave's channel. You got his. You got Flatzoids. You got Sobs. If you want to talk about things that are safe and within your wheelhouse, go to those channels. You could stay there. You don't have to come here. I'm not begging you to come here. I offer a place for you to come talk. If you don't like the stuff that I'm talking about, please, I'm giving you an opportunity to unsubscribe now, because it's not gonna I'm not gonna change the gumbo recipe for anybody. I'm not. Okay. Now, one thing I did change is my volume on things. When I first started out, I had an approach on how I came at things, and I came in like everybody knows Harmon Walker. We all love Harmon Walker, right? Everybody likes Harmon Walker. Okay, everybody in the foundry likes Harmon Walker, but you know how Harmon comes in. That dude, he starts swinging at everything. He don't care, right? That's how I was. That's how I started out. Of course, I took some of you guys' advice. I thought it was sound advice, and I adapted. I rolled with the punches, and I'd say I evolved over some time. You guys remember? A lot of you guys remember my day ones. A lot of you guys remember, right? It was a little bit different, but I still come with that same energy. I still come with that same energy. I just pace myself a little bit, even though we just did 7 hours yesterday. I pace myself. I can't be at 1,000 miles an hour for 7 hours straight. I can't. I ain't got that. I ain't got that smoke. You know what I'm saying? But still, when I'm saying something, listen, you're here already, right? Don't act as if my lived experience or my experiences don't mean anything, because I don't do that to you. That's one. Two, respect what I say, not just as a black person, but just as a person. Respect what I say, period. Three, the whole I don't see color thing. Come on. Bad enough you're disrespecting me, telling me that what I'm saying is unfounded. Number one. Number two, so this is like a subcategory. Number two, you don't recognize that I'm black? Are we really gonna play this game? Like you don't recognize that I'm black. So a lot of the struggles that people that look like me, or even me myself, are unfounded. They just happen because we're people. Guys, I don't live in that world. I don't live in a lie world, okay? I don't. Um this this is this is why I talk about the black experience and the flat earth the way I do. This is why I say things like, wow, I'm surprised that there aren't more black flat earthers. Why? Because there's a level of lying involved. We know that. We know there's a lot of lying involved, right? And we want to purge our community of these lies. Okay. Oh, look at that. Jehovah's daughter, Barbara. It's good to see you, sis. Man, I'm happy that I came on early and we get to see our sister Barbara. Welcome, Barbara. It's good to see you. So, when I get to give it to you from my experience, you're not going to get that from a David Weiss. You're not going to get that from a Flatzoid. You're not going to get that from Zav. And shout out to those channels. Those are some strong channels, good dudes. You're not going to get it from Z. You're not going to get it from these dudes. They're going to give it to you from their perspective. And that's fine. That's their lived experience. That is their lived experience. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to tone down my sight for how I see the flat earth. And if I see it from a black perspective, that's what you're going to get. And if I see something that I feel has an element of racism in it, I'm going to talk about that. If you don't like it, you know what to do. Don't Please listen. Listen. I'm asking you nicely. Don't come in here and tell me what the hell racism is. Do not do it. Please don't do it. Not if you're not black and if you're not from here, you have no business doing it. You don't. Okay? You really don't. And like I said, if you don't like my tone, please pack sand. Go to another channel, listen to whatever experience you want, because I'm not going to change it for you. I'm not. Okay? I'm not. I didn't come here to get upset. I didn't come here to get annoyed. I didn't come here to get mad. I came here to deliver a news to you. I feel we need to kind of get straight. Okay? I don't get paid for this. Obviously, you know that. I break all the rules all the time. So they the thing is, YouTube is like, hey, you want to get paid for this? And I'm like, of course I do. Then they're like, all right, well, you have to change this. No, I'm not changing nothing. I'm going to keep it the way it needs to fucking be. I've got you guys, right? If my channel doesn't grow, that's fine. I'm fine with that. You guys are enough. The news that we accumulate and we deliver, I'm fine with that, right? But if you feel that some shit is uncomfortable, guess what? It's going to get more uncomfortable. Listen, there's some of y'all right now trying to tell me what the fuck race is and racism isn't, and you're not black. Please, like, do this. Take your fingers right here, put them in your fucking pocket, shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen. Okay? You can't come in here and tell a black person what race is. I think that's what the big problem is. It's kind of like telling a woman that's probably been raped what rape is, or no, that didn't happen to you, or you didn't get touched. I'm not a woman. I've never been raped, so I can't fucking give it to you like a woman that's fucking been handled in such a way. And I'll never do that. So please do not ever come to this channel talking that shit, because if I'm letting you know, I am warning you ahead of time. If I see it, I'm blocking you. I'm not doing it no more. That I'm not doing. Okay? I think I've been fair. I know I've been fair. And I give everybody their fair shake. I give everybody their fair shake. I give enough of a fair shake that I know is fair, that I get called out for it. I get made fun of for it. I get toyed with for it. But you want to know something? I'm about the honest to God truth, and I'm about fairness. That's it. That's it. Don't come with me with, oh, that was back in the 60s. It was back in the 60s. It was also back in the early 1900s. It was also in the 1800s, all the way to beyond the 1600s. And it's here still today. Racism's still alive and well. Like, I'm not going to sit here to give you a fucking history lesson. I'm not. I could. Oh, I could. I really could. I've got all the books. I've got all the books. I've got all the books. If you really want to play that, I've got all the books. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the history that we lose. There's the history that we lose, and there's the history that many of us refuse to take a look at. So many of us in the foundry, I don't want to hear, oh, we're talking about race again. We're talking, yes, God damn it. We're talking, God damn it. Yes, we're talking about race again, because it's fucking necessary. We got to talk about it. Yes, we do. If you don't, like I said, if you don't like it, please find your way out. Why do we need to talk about race? It's very closely related to the flat earth experience. If you can't see that, that's part of the problem. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up and listen. Maybe you just need to shut the fuck up and listen. You got good channels out there. You don't like how I say it? Bro Sanchez, he's out there. Blacklight, an up and coming channel right now. Shout out to Blacklight. He's out there. Our sister Linnea Cannon. Hey, our sister Linnea Cannon's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Linnea Cannon. Shout out to our sister Linnea. Before we continue, hold on. I've got a special delivery for you, sis. A special delivery. Let me go ahead and Where's that at? Oh Lord have mercy. Now I'm trying to figure this thing out. There we go. Boom. There we go. There we go, sis. So we just wrenched you up. You got wrenched up. It's been a while since I wrenched somebody up. So congratulations. Welcome to the Foundry. So we went ahead and made that happen. So it's don't come in here telling black people what they're experiencing and what they're not experiencing. I think that's part of the problem. I think I don't know if, and this is probably why you don't see enough black YouTube flat earth or content creators. Maybe they're out there. There are probably some black flat earthers out there, but we have such a problem with the shaming and everything else. You guys know how it is as flat earthers. Now compound that with the reality of being black. Just compound that. You can't because you're not. So this is why we're here, to explain it to you. So when I'm telling you stop, be quiet and listen, just do just that. And again, if you don't like my approach, walk through the beaded curtain. Please don't ever come back. Don't ever come back. Like I said, you got great channels out there. You got Sav, you got you got you got Saab, you got the tinfoil sombrero, you got a million channels out there that will give it to you the way you like it. If you want chicken with no salt, or this, yeah, I said chicken, god damn it. If you want the chicken and rice with no seasoning, or if you want it, if that's how you like it, that's how you go and get it. If you want your gumbo with the seasoning and all the fixings in it, that's how I deliver it. I don't need you to tell me how my experience is or how somebody else's experience is. I'm not going to sit there and, hey, look, I keep it 100 with everybody. I talk about the synagogue of Satan, but then there's some aspects of the synagogue of Satan, or not the synagogue of Satan, but people that live adjacent to them, that I have no choice but to respect. There are those that believe some of that, but I listen to them. I listen to their lived experience. Why? Because it's necessary. We have to hear this stuff. We have to hear the stuff that makes us uncomfortable. I'm not talking about trolling. I'm not talking about trolls. That's something totally different. So when you're listening to me say that I have a bone to pick with somebody, or some of the words that somebody may have said, listen to what I have to say. I don't take your words lightly. There are many of us that keep in correspondence with me online, like via email, and I hold your words in high regard. So I pay special attention to you guys. This is why I say email me so I could talk to you. I think a direct link and a direct connection with the Foundry lets me get to know you guys a little bit better, so I know who it is I'm fucking with. So I have a better understanding as to who's in the Foundry, right? What you guys are all about. I like to get close to that. So again, respect me for what I'm delivering. Respect me as the person that I am, because you're gonna get me, warts and all, big nose, warts, short. Know what I'm saying? Big nose, hair missing in some places. That's what you're gonna get, and that's how I deliver it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. If you don't like how I spoke with somebody, hey man, maybe I could find a better way. Okay, I accept constructive criticism. I do accept it. And here's the thing. If you ain't been in somebody's shoes and you're sitting there rebutting, because we still have it right now, look, you're not going to get it. Don't listen. You're if you're a bird, you can't tell a fish that he's not breathing underwater. It doesn't fucking work. Okay? It doesn't. If you're a fish, You're not going to tell a bird he's not flying in the goddamn air. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. No, no. Listen, Flat Irie, welcome. Lord Racer, welcome. Rethink Inc., welcome. Let me tell you something about the Irish people. And we're not going to break this up into semantics. What many people in this country have already done is they've used the Irish people against black people in this country. It's called what they formerly called the slave patrol, what's currently now the police. This is why looking at history is so important. If you don't know, ask a black person. They probably know. They learn these. We learn this. We learn this as we grow up. There's a lot of y'all, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You don't know a lot of this stuff about black. They call it black history. It's really American history or world history, right? And this is what goes missing in your education system. And then when it goes missing, you wonder why certain shit happens, and it looks foreign to a lot of y'all. But here's the thing. When black folks see it, we're like, oh, we know that. We could compare it to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to Z to A1 again. We could compare it to a million different things. So it's not like we're living in a totally foreign place. No, we're familiar with America, the American history that we're taught, but we're also very familiar, many of us, with the lived experience and also our history. Did you know that many white folks used to eat black people in America? If you don't know, you need to know. There's a book, a very good book on it called The Delectable Negro. Did you know that lynchings haven't stopped? You just had a couple of brothers get lynched up in Georgia like a month and a half ago. Actually, probably earlier than that. Lynchings haven't stopped. So please miss me with the bullshit that this shit ended years ago. This, that. No, it didn't. It didn't. The shit goes on still to this day. But if you're not told to you, it's kind of like the analogy of the tree falling in the woods. If you didn't know it happened, it didn't happen. So when you have folks out there here ready to tell you what the truth is, listen, we're not going to sit here and we're not going to disguise it. We're going to tell you factual what it is. Maybe we might include how we feel about it, but we're going to give you the truth. Please, please don't tell me how to feel on my motherfucking channel. Don't come in here playing games with me and don't tell me how to feel on my motherfucking channel. Don't tell me that I need to act a certain way. No, I get that at work. Okay. I got that in the military. I'm a free man right now. And you're also free to take your ass elsewhere if you don't feel this is good news that I'm delivering to you. If you don't feel that this is honest truth, take a walk. I'm giving you a chance. Take a walk. All right. Just please. Okay. Yeah, y'all come in here saying who's bringing up race? It's the black guy. Who else is going to bring it up? And why is it important to bring it up? Why is it important that I'm bringing this stuff up? I think I've already expressed that like a dozen million times. So if I tell it to you, just listen. If there's something that you don't know, that's the only reason I'm telling you. That's the only reason I'm telling you. There ain't nobody looking for a fucking pity party over here. Nobody's listening to it. Does what work? Palkus, listen. Let me tell you something. What are you going to teach me today? What are you going to teach me today? Come on up. Come on up, Palkus alone. What are you going to teach me today about race? Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. Give it to me from a black perspective, if you would. Give it to us from a black perspective. Tell me what you know. Familiarize me, please. Please familiarize me. Victimization. Yeah. Familiarize me. Come on up here and familiarize me. I'm not blocking you. You're more than welcome. I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. Tell me where this is victimization. And this is what I'm talking about. You're not going in. Exactly. Exactly. You're not going in. Right. When people are offered this thing to tell me where I'm becoming a victim, where all I do is come in and I give everybody their due respect, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't know what the fuck goes on in my world. I don't know what goes on in your world, so you know what I do when it comes to you and your lived experience, I respect it. So you don't come in here and tell me, and look, I'm being very gracious. I'm being very gracious. I'm being extremely gracious right now, and I'm not even going to press the fucking topic. But you cannot come in here, and this is exactly why I say women need to. This is exactly why I say women need to start making more flat earth channels from a woman's perspective. This is why exactly why I say women need to come up with y'all's own shit. It's not a corny thing. This whole thing needs to be articulated so it could be better understood. This thing needs to be articulated so we have a better idea as to what it is we've gotten ourselves into. And I think this is something of value as a flat earther, and I happen to be black, that I can present something to you that maybe you guys haven't seen before. Because I don't see, we got Bro Sanchez, the biggest flat earth channel around, as far as I know. We got Bro Sanchez out here, and he gives it the way he gives it. And I love Sanchez's channel. And I'm not a Bro Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Bro Sanchez. I'm not a Blacklight. I'm not a Ghost of Judas Tribe. I'm not these people. I'm me. I'm Ironwork 92,000. So if they're not going to give it to you their way, or if they're going to give it to you their way, cool. If Judah's going to give it to you his way, cool. Blacklight's going to give it to you his way. I'm going to give it to you my way. And part of my way is to give you the black experience because I feel it's a relevant thing to discuss. It's uncomfortable. It's going to get uncomfortable. I get that. What you got? I get that. It's uncomfortable. Shit always gets uncomfortable in here. You don't think sometimes I feel embarrassed when certain shit is said? I do. I don't show it, but you know what? Lumpy gas. Look, man, look, listen, let me tell y'all something. I can't talk on German's behalf. I can't talk on an Irishman's behalf. I can't talk from a Jewish behalf. I can't talk from a woman's perspective. I can't talk from a trans person's perspective. I can't talk from a gay person's perspective. I could talk from a straight Vladimir black guy perspective. That's how I could give it to you. You understand? I'm more familiar with a straight black man's life. That's it, because that's what I am. That's it. Everybody wants to say this whole, oh, race isn't a thing. Really? Really? That's easy to say when you're not living in certain people's shoes. So let me guess. Sex isn't a thing when it comes to doing certain things? It absolutely is. But you have to be honest with yourself. I think being part of the flat earth is being honest with yourself and observing certain things and just being honest about it. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Don't tell me how to engage the audience. Don't tell me that I can't talk about certain things. I'm going to keep talking about them until everybody that needs to be gone is gone. If you don't like it, tough titty, move on. Go to somebody else's channel. Yes, ignorant people, racist people are ignorant. Absolutely. Don't come in here telling me I'm racist because I'm bringing up a fucking reality. If I say, hey, black people had it a certain way and still have it a certain way in this country, that's what the fuck it is. You don't see me saying women don't have it a certain way. Women got it great because they got a fucking job. No, they still got their struggles. People still have their fucking struggles. Please don't come in here with that bullshit. Like, stop, dude. Stop. No, 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 no. Nobody's claiming victim. Nobody's saying, "Oh, woe is me." No, there is a comparison. Do you see how black people have been lied to in this country at large? If you could just divide things and show a group of people, just listen to it from that perspective. No, you don't have to look, lumpy gas in a vacuum. Listen, listen, I saw your shit, dude. If you don't like it, don't try to fucking feed me some shit I already fucking know. Don't try to feed me some shit. Listen, I did not introduce race into this country. This is not my construct. This is not some shit I made. Okay? But this is a reality we all live. And I could tell you reality based off of what I've lived already. And there's some people that understand where the fuck I'm coming from and they could back me up on it. And they could probably go even a bit further with it based off of what they lived. I've got two of my parents alive to this day. Dad's 87, mom's 79. Been here since the 50s. What do you think their fucking experience was? So that shit doesn't exist no more? You think these people are stupid? They lived it. They know it. So they're going to give it to me straight from the horse's mouth. Both my parents still alive to this day, still together to this day. Clear of mind, my mother. So she says it like it is. Well, my dad, he still remembers some stuff, but he's kind of, he's a little bit older. So you know what I do? Because the old folks is talking, I sit my ass down and I listen. I don't tell my parents what they experience is bullshit. You understand? I don't tell them, "Oh, that was back then, mom and dad. We living in a different time today." Sure, we live in 2025. We don't live in 1965. But the bullshit still goes on. And this is why if you are white, I'm sure you have your experiences that suck. I'm not saying that you live in the land of make believe. I'm not saying that. It sucks for everybody. I get it. Our life experience is very unique. It's very unique. You don't have to listen to me. You could go. And here's the thing. You know what a lot of y'all are going to do? You're going to leave here. You're going to act like what I said didn't fucking matter and it didn't happen. And this is why this world at large is in the condition that it's in today. Everybody wants to think they know everybody wants to nobody wants to listen to nobody. Nobody wants to listen to people. Nobody wants to listen to people. You come in here because, yeah, I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with everybody, but I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you straight, and I'm going to give you the truth. I'm not going to expound on it. See, this is the thing. What I've told you, I haven't exaggerated. I haven't exaggerated any of this. There's none of this that I've exaggerated. Okay? None of this I'm not making any of this up. You have people alive. You have people that are experiencing it now as we speak. You have people that, listen, ask a black person from the South right now. Ask Blacklight. He could tell you. Ask him. Ask him. Ask any you ask any black American in this country. I'm not saying go to Africa. I'm not saying go to Jamaica. I'm not saying go to Haiti. I'm not saying none of that. Ask the people here that live it, that know it. You ask them. You ask their parents. You ask their uncles. Don't tell me that what I know is not true. Please don't. Please don't. If you're Greek or if you're Turkish, I'm not going to tell you, or if you're Greek, I'm not going to tell you that your experience with the Turks, if you lived at a certain time, is unfounded. It's bullshit. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that. If you're a survivor of some kind of Holocaust or something like that, I'm not going to tell you that, oh, didn't happen. That's bullshit. I don't know where the fuck you got that tattoo from. I don't fucking know. That's your lived experience. I'm not going to tell you certain people didn't die. I'm not going to tell you all that shit. You got some fucking nerve. You got some fucking nerve. Even after all that bullshit, after all that time, all this bullshit that these politicians are running game on white people now, running game on y'all now. Y'all, a lot of y'all just act so surprised. But you want to know something? When you sit back and you look at black people, what are we saying? We're like, oh, we've been seeing that. You want to know why? Because the game's been run on us first before it hit a lot of you motherfuckers. I've been saying that since day fucking one. Nobody fucking listens. All right, for you that do, I could see. But for you that don't, it's clear. You don't want, and you want to know why? Because you don't want to hear that. Because you think, oh, I'm being a racist or race is involved. Yes, race is involved. The way it works is they work on us first, and then they go after everybody else. Why is that so hard to understand? They do it all the time. If they're going to ruin a neighborhood, they come to us. They ruin our neighborhood. They put drugs. They poison the water first. They try it on us first. Then they bring it to you. Then they bring it to you. It's not rocket science, but you know when you live it, when you see it, hey, go. Do not stay. And it doesn't just happen to us here in America. They bring the same recipe of destruction elsewhere. They bring that same recipe for destruction elsewhere. See, there you go. Lumpy gas in a vacuum, not even listening. Didn't hear a fucking word I said. I run game on you. Yeah, okay. Because I run game on you, right? That's the problem. And when you don't listen, the shit just keeps happening. And this is why I thought the flat earth community was so special. Because I feel we take a critical look at what history has already given us. I feel we take a critical and an honest look for the most part of what history's already given us. We don't accept a lot of it, but for that we do see and we do accept, like for the most part, we're slaves to the system. A lot of us accept it. We know what it is. We know what it is. And let me tell you something, as a flat earther, you're woke. For the most part, you're woke. A lot of people want to abandon this ideology of being woke. Do you know what being woke means? People want to run from it because they think it's a racist term or it's a term for black people only. No, woke means you're enlightened. Your eyes are open. You're awake. Woke means I'm woke. I'm woke. I'm waked. I'm awake. I'm alive. I see it. I see the bullshit for what it is. You're woke. Don't take that. When a lot of people say a woke agenda or woke people, you should take that as a badge of honor. You shouldn't see that as a bad word being said. You should take that as a badge of woke. When you're awake, you're aware. You're awake. You're awake. You're awoke. Woke is something that was used by Marcus Garvey back in the early 1900s, 1920s, I think, 1920s, 1930s. So you're woke. That's what it is. Nobody's going to come into this community unscathed. No, when you come in here, you've already been battered and bruised. Professor Phil, you could teach whatever you want, brother. Listen, whatever puts money in your pocket, you go ahead, you teach it. Whatever puts money in your pocket, sir, you go ahead, you teach that, sir. Hey, Professor Phil is a glober. Let Professor Phil do Professor Phil. We got Professor Phil. You're good in here. We don't believe your bullshit, but you're welcome in here. All right. I don't live in no Australia like Professor Phil. Shout out to the Aussies out there and the people down under. I don't live in Greece. I don't live in Italy. I don't live in the UK. I don't live in Africa. I don't live in Haiti. I don't live in Jamaica. I don't live in none of these places, okay? I live here in America. So I could give it to you from an American perspective. All right? And I'll tell you what, for a lot of other black folks out there, I feel I feel blessed. I feel lucky. Not saying you shouldn't feel blessed if you're not me, but I lived a good life. I've lived a very good life so far. My parents, I feel that we were well off. Yeah, we lived in Brooklyn. Sometimes it was a little bit hard. I get it. Parents did good with their money. They educated me and my brothers a certain way with how to handle people and handle money, treat people with respect, treat your elders with respect, and eat well, work out, live life well, have adventures, live life well, but always respect people. Always respect people. Now, of course, we all slip up from time to time. I get that, man. Life ain't perfect, man. People ain't perfect, but we learn from our mistakes. But always respect people. Always respect people. Also, always respect the elderly. Always respect the people that have come before you. So you think I'm going to sit here and the people that have gone before me, that I'm largely around, a bunch of black people, I'm going to act as if their lived experience is unfounded and it doesn't happen no more. No, it still happens no more. I talk to these people so I could learn from them. I get gay, and you want to know something? It's not comfortable for me. It's not comfortable for me to have to sit there and listen to it, but I have to. It's it's medicine that I need. I need that medicine because I need to learn about this stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm unfamiliar with now that if I listen to their story, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So again, my approach on this. If I come into the Foundry, if I come into the Flat Earth, if I'm coming into a show and I'm going to talk about black issues and you don't like it, do not come in here. As a matter of fact, look, every time. And if you got a person that's out there that's Jewish and they're giving it to you from the Torah's perspective and you don't like it, go. You don't need to be there. Why you even sub to that person? You know what? You had people coming in saying, stuff about the Bible and stuff like that maybe I didn't agree with, but I listened to it. I listened to it because I feel that there's some kind of value because they might have lived through something like that. So you got to respect people where they at. And I'm not forcing you to respect me. You don't want to respect my shit. I think you can honor me more by leaving if you don't agree and you don't want that smoke, because it's going to get crazier from here. It's just going to get crazier from here. Y'all sub me for a reason. Okay. And if you sub me just to talk about flat earth and flat earth shit, well, you got a million other channels, and I'm sure you got a million more coming. You got a million more coming, and then they can deliver to you flat earth just the way you like it. Baked chicken and rice, no seasoning, just the way you like it. With my shit, you getting a whole side, you getting gumbo, you getting seasoning my way. You getting it my way. But at the same time, I'm going to respect you. But if you can't respect me, there is no argument in this. No, there's no argument here. Okay. You're gonna come in here and tell me, oh, the chicken and watermelon thing you didn't know. Everybody fucking knows that. Everybody knows that. And okay, if it's not racism, it's racial insensitivity. One of them things. I don't know. But don't come in here. Don't do that with a lot of us. Don't do that with any of us. If you are about your wits, if you are in your right mind, don't fuck with people like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come in people's channel saying that shit. Like I'm not gonna go in fucking a Asian person's channel and start talking about some stuff that I feel could possibly offend them. I wouldn't even go there. Why would I do that? Why? It don't make no sense. I wouldn't go. We got our guests from time to time. Sam will come in here, you know. And I understand a lot of people don't rock with his views. That's all right. At the same time, I gotta hear what the hell he says. I think Sam has a lot to bring as far as understanding the word, the scriptures. If you rock with this with the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, Sam apparently delves into the Bible a lot, the scriptures, and I want to hear what he has to say. I think we got to hear it. I know it's uncomfortable for a lot of people, but we got to hear it. After a while, we know what the fucking earth is. We know it's flat. We're comfortable in its flatness or its leveledness. We're very comfortable with it. And again, man, like I'm not mad. I ain't mad. I'm not disappointed. I'm more concerned because I think you guys think I'm just going to be your everyday run of the mill channel. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not your everyday guy. I'm not that dude. I'm not him. Right? I'm not a typical anything. I'm my own person. Okay? I'm my own man. I do my own shit the way I like to do it. All right? I just do. There she go. Mm. I just do. And if you don't like that, like I said, there are plenty other channels out there. You've got so many baked chicken, and you've got so many um potato salad unseasoned damn channels. I'm up to here with potato salad unseasoned channels. Please go to them channels, fuck with them dudes or fuck with them ladies. Just go there. We gonna do what we do here in the foundry, the way we do it, the way I like it, the way they like it. Okay. And it's gonna stretch you out and it's gonna hurt a little bit. But you want to know something? We could come in here and we could chop it up. We could fuck with each other all day. And we could be honest with each other all day. And I've made it that way. And I know there's certain words some of us feel we can't say, like vax. Oh, well, I said it. I said it again. Vax, vaccine, COVID 19. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's all fucked up. It's all bullshit anyway. And we don't fuck with it. There you go. That's how safe it is in this motherfucker. COVID vaccine free. God damn it. You could say as much COVID vaccine as you want, right? Pay at the door. $1.99 for as much COVID vaccine. You can say as much as you want. All that shit. So yeah, man. Like y'all know ain't nobody paying me for this. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want the way I want to say it. I play whatever the fuck music I want, and then I get a strike for it. I don't fucking care. If I feel the mood for a certain thing, that's what's gonna come here on this motherfucker. That's it. That's it. That's how we're gonna deliver it, and that's how we're gonna handle it for that night or that day, whatever. Don't be sorry for dropping F bombs, man. Motherfuckers drop F bombs in here all the time, man. Like I used to drop, like, look, you could ask anybody in here or anybody that was in here. I used to drop it all the time. I used to do it all the time, all the time. And then people were like, damn, yo, chill with the F bombs, man. I used to do it all the time. But I mean, I don't do it no more because it was me by myself, right? And I was just giving it like it was. Yeah, no, Linnea, exactly. Yeah, and that's what it is. And you see what I mean? You see what I mean? You can't even talk about some shit that's gearing up to kill your ass. They don't know. And this is listen. And listen, you want to know part of the black experience? It's this shit right here. It's this fucking shot. Let me show y'all something. Y'all stay right there. You stay right there. This right here. This right here. If you don't know, this right here. This is the black experience. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. And for all you motherfuckers out there that don't want to fucking listen to anything that we say, it's about race. Well, experience, motherfucker. Experience. This is why it's so important to just sit down and listen to people. This story, if you don't know, is about the Tuskegee experiments and everything that came with it. A bunch of black men that they decided to run a bunch of syphilis shots on. And they didn't tell them a fucking thing. They made them seem like they were healing these men. And this is what I'm talking about. And this is just one. Look, don't come. If you ain't ready to smoke, I'm not going to show you my library. I'm not going to show you the library of books that I had and I cut through already. And this one I got to go back to just so I could fucking highlight a couple of things because I think it's pretty fucking important. Bad Blood, right here. Parents told me about. Yeah, that right there. Yeah. But this is what I'm talking about. We've seen that before. As black people, we've seen that before. So when you come here and then you say, oh, I don't want to hear about it, it's about race. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This shit right here. Experience, a lived experience. And then they run the same fucking thing on everybody else. This is the point that I'm trying to make. So I think it would behoove a lot of y'all. If you don't like my delivery, please find it somewhere else where you've got a mixture of how the flat earth and this is the same. Find it somewhere else. Well, you've got somebody else. You've got Blacklight now. Congratulations. Congratulations. You got Blacklight now. So if you don't like how I'm giving it to you, go to Blacklight. Blacklight will give it to you some way different, maybe. But I can bet you $1 to a donut. Race is going to come up. Welcome to a black channel. Welcome to a Black Flat Earth channel. Have a seat and enjoy some gumbo. So I had my own parents talking to me about this, and I was like, damn, I didn't understand fully until I read that book. But will I truly understand? Absolutely not. I'm not kin to those people, those men. No. This is what I'm talking about. So maybe we just came through that same COVID shit from 2020, just 5 years ago. Just 5 years ago. 2021, it was going crazy. And so I shouldn't talk about it. Are you crazy? We just came out of some shit that affected everybody. It affected the world. But if you would have just sat down to listen to why a lot of black people, especially old people, didn't want to get that shot, if only you fucking listened. And I'm talking about black people too. If only you fucking listened, maybe some of us wouldn't be sick the way we are now. Maybe a lot of us probably wouldn't be dead the way we are now. So please, like, don't tell us that what we saying has no goddamn legs, because it got a lot of legs, more legs than a millipede. This is experience, okay? And so I think it would be wise for us, because now books like this, the price is starting to go up on Amazon. There's a reason for that, because they know motherfuckers don't like to read. It's that, and it's going to get to the point to where you will have a shortage of those books. You'll beg for them. You'll look for them. They won't be anywhere except the digital copy that they will have changed already. Don't. I wish some of you guys would see what it is we were talking about. Instead, what it is, I've noticed, is that a lot of people are guilty for some shit that maybe your ancestors did, or people that have come before you, or you might have heard some shit bad about black people and you feel so guilty about it, you don't want to experience it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Hey man, it's kind of like the guy that fucking went out, probably cheated on his wife or some shit, right? And then it's like he wonders why his wife is so mad all the time. I don't know. Just a guess. I could tell you exactly why his wife is mad. I could tell you exactly why his wife is annoyed. That's an experience. So if you find yourself getting married and you see a man that's wifeless and he says, "Hey, you might not want to do these things," you might want to listen. You might want to listen. Real talk, you might want to listen. Uh-huh. Hey man, ain't nobody perfect. I'm not coming in here to say that I'm perfect and I'm walking on water. I'm really not. Terret 3006, man. Look, I got more strikes than Nolan Ryan, homie. I got so many strikes. I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever. Like, whatever. I'll probably get another strike right now. Whatever. And that's why, hey, that's why I posted on Rumble. Because you get to see this on Rumble too. You know what I'm saying? You get to see this on Rumble as well. So again, I love my content creators, right? And the Foundry, you guys are so special to me. Everybody that's got a channel, I love to shout you out. I love to big you up. I love to bless your channels in any way I possibly can. I love it, right? I look forward to doing these things. I look forward to showing up, seeing y'all do y'all's thing, promoting, pushing this flat earth, pushing the old world. I love it. And when you do it, I love talking good about you. Anytime I see something that's of value, I like to talk about it. I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep people in my good graces. I like for you to keep me in your good graces. But this shit is it's a package deal. It's a package deal. So if you see me present a certain way, that's how it's going to come. Like I'm going to come with the gas and I'm not putting brakes behind it. I'm not. So, well, Heresy Seed, I got Rumble. Yeah, I got my Rumble chat and my Rumble channel. Yep. Yes, I do. Matter of fact, there it is. I'm on Rumble and Fanbase. You can find me on both Rumble. You can find me on Fanbase. Get that thing out of here. I ain't have no music. I ain't had nothing today, man. Because I thought that today's message was just extra serious, yo. It was serious. It was more serious than a peak freen cookie. For all you guys that know what peak freens are, for all you guys that live in Canada, you know what I'm talking about. More serious than that. So yeah, man. You don't have to take it from me. But I could tell you right now, ain't no white person going to tell you that. Or if they do, they ain't many of them that's going to give it to you straight like that. Ain't no white flat earther going to give it to you straight like that. Never, never, ever. And if you find one, please show me who he is or she is. And I'd love to listen to him or her. I would love to listen to him or her, and I'd like to hear them give the black perspective. If you want to hear it or not. But here's the thing. Uh unless you're looking for people that's still around, we're the one standing, baby. And it's documented right here. It's right there for you. You don't have to listen to, you don't have, hey, there's a Haitian saying. There's a Haitian saying. Old people's breath stinks. That's a Haitian saying. In Creole, it says bouche grand monde senti, which means old people mouth stink. I'm not that old. I'm only some of y'all, I'm younger than some of y'all. I get it. You understand? So I'm not trying to act as if I'm lording or anything over you. I'm not saying that. But if you hear folks saying something, you might want to listen. Especially if they old, you might want to listen. And they black too, you might want to have a seat and you might want to listen. You might want to take heed. I don't just come up here for the hell of it because there's some days where I'm just like, oh man, some of y'all remind me. I'm like, oh shit, damn, damn. You know what I'm saying? But because of the value that you guys bring in here, I feel it's something that we can enjoy, but at the same time make fruitful and learn from at the same time. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. So again, I don't take your words for granted, and I don't take your viewership for granted neither. And the emails you send, all of that. A lot of you guys know exactly how I feel about you, and you know exactly how I value everything that you guys do for this channel. Everything. But you listen. You ain't got to hear it from me. Maybe you need to hear it from somebody else. But here in this channel, you are in the presence of a black YouTuber. Don't give me I don't see color. Don't give me I don't see color. Don't give me that. I don't know why you hear that. But you're going to get a colorful approach to the flat earth that maybe you're not used to. You're going to get a very colorful approach. And if you're not used to it, well, buckle up, enjoy the ride. If you can't do nausea or vertigo, you're going to have to get on. You're going to have to get on. And I don't just give these wrenches out willy-nilly either. I give them out to people that I give them out to the real ones, man. And for all of y'all that I haven't given a wrench out to, trust me, yours is coming. Your wrench is coming. It's coming. But again, man, you don't rock with me, you don't rock with my message, that's fine, yo. Find the message elsewhere. Okay? Find a message elsewhere. But you're not going to come in here and you're not going to tell me how to deliver my message. You're not going to tell me that what I'm experiencing isn't happening. We've had enough of that. You have black people that are afraid to talk around white people and give it to them the way it is. I'm not one of them folks. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and it's not gonna feel good. Nothing feels good. Stretching doesn't feel good. Working out doesn't feel good. All that shit don't feel good. None of that feels good. But you know what? You become better afterwards. You think shoes like looking like getting shoe polish on them? Shoe polish is there for a reason. You think brass likes getting brasso on it? Brasso gets the tarnish off, but you have to apply that shit for a reason. There's a reason why you do these things. You need to make them look the way they're supposed to look, not the way they currently look. The way they're supposed to look. You want them to shine. You want them to look better. At least that's what I want. When y'all bring me information, it's to educate me, and I appreciate it. Sometimes RG, I know, I get it. He'd be bringing some shit that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. What does this have to do with anything? Right? But you want to know something? I get something from it. For anything that y'all, and shout out to the people in the chat that be going to my email, sending me emails, sending me Facebooks. Shout out to y'all too. You know who you are, right? You could wipe your ass. That's it. Shout out to everybody that bring me information that I can kind of pick through and dig through and learn, right? And if I can add something to it, I definitely will. But if I can't, I can present and we can kind of discuss it and kind of pick it apart. which I think is amazing that we could do that as a community. God Heart Guardian, yeah, I think yeah, you're gonna have to rewatch it, whether you agree or you don't agree. The ultimatum will be present for you and for all, right? And if you don't rock with me, that's fine, man. Like, take a hike, take a hike, and I'm not kicking you out. I'm just forewarning you that it's going to be a bumpy ride, and that if that's not the ride you want, you could take a taxi. We uh we get a little bit wild in here, man. It gets wild in here. And here's the thing, everybody gets an opportunity. I give everybody a chance. I think that's fair. I've been asking people more to come up, and I've offered, like, look, come on up. We want to hear from you. We want everybody to get their voice out. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear more from y'all. And shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you. Right? Um but if you're going to make claims about how I view things, and then I'm going to give you the opportunity to come up and tell me how it is, and then you back down. So I know it was a little bit heavy, y'all. I know it was a little bit heavy, especially for a Saturday, but it's one of those messages that I feel we needed to get out there, man. It's one of those things I feel was due. It's been a while coming. And for the person that kind of uh jarred it loose from my jaws and made me speak on it. Like, shout out to you too. Shout out to you too. You made me talk on it. And so I feel I needed to take it on head on. Like, when things are in the air, making the air thick and lingering, well, we're going to cut right through it and we're going to talk about it. We're going to dissect it. We're going to talk about it. But and it's fair. It's also fair. I think it's fair. And it doesn't have to be fair, but I want it to be fair because I want everybody to feel welcome in here. I don't want people to feel like they're walking on eggshells in here. I want everybody to feel as if we're on the same team in here, working together in here. One cause in here, flat earth, all of us flat earthers in here, right? Of course, we're also going to disagree from time to time. But disagreements, that's part of it, man. It's part of it. We still love on each other. Mm, you're right. You know, Jehovah's daughter, you know what it is we have a lot in common. We do. But these differences we need to talk about. If we don't talk about the differences, if we don't talk about the differences, we're just as guilty and we're just as bad as the Globers. We're just as guilty and we're just as bad as the Globers. So, we just need to basically do our thing, but at the same time, we need to observe, right? Um, we see a lot. There are a lot of holes in how they operate. I appreciate you, Barbara. Thank you. Yeah. And so, yeah, if that's look, yeah, you've got all them channels. You got good channels out there. If you got good channels out there, if that's how you want it, that's how you can get it. You can get it just like that. You can get it the way you like it, man. You can get it the way you like it. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do y'all's thing. I've got quite a bit on my list of things to do. I haven't fed my birds today, so my birds are over there knocking on my damn window. I've got a cardinal family. I've got a husband cardinal, his wife, and what looks like his mother-in-law. What a team. And every day I go out and I leave them some bird food, some bird seed. And I check on my little bird cardinal family and shit. And I'm up before them a lot of times. And I put the food down and okay, motherfucker. I put the food down and everything, and I let them do their thing, man. I let them munch on it. So yeah, I love my birds. Love my birds, man. So depending on what I put out there, if I put out like a mixed bird seed with it's got like not a Tabasco sauce, but it's got like spices in it. Ooh, I get woodpeckers, I get bunting, painted bunting. I get all kinds of crazy birds in here. It looked like a motherfucking aviary. It looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Love my birds. I love taking care of my birds, man. These guys, little my airborne family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go fuck with them for a little bit, man, and do my thing. But family, look, man. I don't know what else to tell y'all other than this is how it is here. Okay, this is how it is here. Please don't take it as a surprise. Let those know that don't know that that's just how it is here. Okay, I'm not going to make it soft and easy in here on people. I'm going to mention things that are going to hurt, or they're going to sting, or they may hit you in the damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's to let you know, hey, this is what's on my mind, and this is what I feel. This is how I feel it kind of affects us as a community, and this is how I see it. You don't like it, you ain't gotta like it, and you don't have to be here either. You don't. But for those of you that are stomaching this whole experience, salute to you. Shout out to you. Like real talk. Thank you. Right? And for you that don't, salute to you too. And just be honest. Take a walk and we won't have to fucking suffer together. Okay? We won't have to. But if you want to suffer with me and with us in the foundry, cool. Let's do it. And let's have more adventures together. I think we're better together than we are apart. But that's just me. Anyway, family, I that's all I got for today. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all do y'all's thing, man. Enjoy your Saturday and everything. It's still early, kind of. It's like 2 o'clock on the East Coast, and it's like 11 o'clock ish on y'all side. So I want everybody to enjoy their day and to do their thing. So anyway, fam, that's all I got. And I'm going to leave y'all with my blessing, y'all. I wish y'all nothing but the best health, wealth, love, joy, and prosperity. Most of all, wisdom, 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 family. And with that, fam, I love y'all. I'm out. I'll probably check y'all out. I don't know, Tuesday, tomorrow. Who knows? I love y'all. I'm out. We are out. Peace.